Next, we find a stanza in Vasubandhu's Treatise, which says, "Relying on the Sutras, which manifest the true and real virtues, I compose a summary in the form of a Gatha of aspiration that accords with the Buddha's teaching." Tanluan says, what Vasubandhu relies on is the Sutras. He relies on them because the Tathagata is the manifestation of true and real virtues. As to how he relies on them, he does so by being in accord with them through practicing the 5 gates of mindfulness. The word sutra refers to the direct teaching among the 12 divisions of Scripture. In addition to the 4 agamas of the Tripitaka, the Mahayana scriptures are also called sutras. The sutras whose words he relies on refer to the Mahayana sutras. Concerning the manifestation of true and real virtues, there are 2 kinds. The first kind is produced from defiled minds and does not accord with Dharma nature. Whether with regard to their cause or their fruition, the good acts of foolish human beings and devas and the recompense of those acts are all inverted, empty, and false. Hence, they are all called untrue virtue. The second kind arises from the wisdom and pure deeds of the Bodhisattva, and this performs the Buddha's work. It is in accord with suchness and culminates in purity. It is not inverted or false. Hence it is termed true and real virtue. Why is it not inverted? Because it is in accord with suchness and in conformity with the twofold truth. Why is it not false? Because it takes in all beings and brings them into the ultimate purity. When Vasubandhu says, I compose a summary in the form of a Gatha of aspiration that accords with the Buddha's teaching, within the term summary are the notions of sustaining and all, where sustaining means to keep the main content from being scattered or lost, and all indicates expressing much using as few words as possible. A Gatha is made up of 5-character verses. Aspiration means to desire and wish for birth in the Pure Land. Compose is to write verses and discourses. Taken together, the stanzas state that, quote, I compose a Gatha of aspiration for birth through presenting a summary of the sutras that accords with the Buddha's teaching. Close quote. The phrase that Vasubandhu uses saying, that accords with the Buddha's teaching, means the 2 fit together, like a box and its lid.